danger.
Hope you're doing well. Today I have a review on the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. It is a brand new palette released from Urban Decay. It contains 6 matte eyeshadows. You can get the Urban Decay Naked Basics for $27 at Sephora or Ulta or online, anywhere that they sell Urban Decay. Now, as an owner of the Naked palette, the original, and the Naked 2 palette, I was super excited for this addition to the Urban Decay Naked phase craze sort of deal. The Naked Basics only having matte eyeshadows, these two only have a handful of matte shadows within their palettes. Matte eyeshadows, you can never go wrong. It's always a really clean look, super beautiful, and matte eyeshadows are really, really easy to use as well. Now, a little bit about the packaging. First off, we have the Naked palette, the original, which is all cardboard. It's a velvet feeling on the exterior, and inside, it flaps open and shut by a magnet, but the whole entire thing is cardboard. And then with the Naked 2 palette, the entire thing, they changed it up. The entire packaging is like a tin. It's like a metal packaging, which is really nice, really compact. You feel like your eyeshadows are really safe and sturdy, which is a good feeling. But the packaging of the Naked Basics is absolutely my favorite packaging. As you can see, it's so super thin and really sleek. It is extremely travel friendly, which is great. Like the size, it's nice and tiny. You could just throw this in any makeup bag. And the outside, it's not cardboard and it's not metal or tin. It's sort of like this like rubberized feeling to the packaging, which I really, really like. Now, the only flaw that I really have seen, it's really hard to open. Do you think that as well? If you have this out there, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, it's really, really hard to open. Like, it just doesn't like snap open. And it comes in this box, and on the back of the box, it has all of the shades, and it gives you a little swatch of them and also tells you the name of them. So that's very convenient. This is on the back of the actual box. And then right here is the actual palette. So it comes right on in. So super small, so durable. I really love it. So you have your mirror, and then you have your 6 shadows down below. And the size is just so perfect to travel with. As you can see, this is my iPhone 5. This is the size of the Naked Basics palette. As you can see, it's tinier than my iPhone 5. It is so super small and contains 6 full-size eyeshadows. Jakey wanted to say hi. Hi. I love you. Urban Decay claims that they are all matte eyeshadows, but this first one here called Venus is a little bit questionable. There's a little something in there that makes it not strictly matte. It's not a shimmer, it's just not as strict matte as the other 5. Now with the 6 colors in this palette, you have an extra light highlight. You have 2 nudes, one being a little bit more yellow tone, one being a little bit more pinkish. There is a soft light brown, then there is a medium brown, and then lastly there is a black. It's sort of like an off black, very, very beautiful, just the perfect color for any smoky eye. The first one is called Venus. That's that extra light highlight, and Venus is sort of a satin pale cream. I just don't think this is a matte color, but you check it out and you let me know what you think. There's like this little sort of frostish particle to it. Venus is a really beautiful highlight color, so super perfect. Here it is swatched. As you can see, it's extremely pigmented. Just that really soft pale cream shade, very beautiful highlight. That is Venus, which is the first color. Now the next color is called Foxy, and Foxy is also in the Naked 2 palette. So it's a re-promote. And here is Foxy. Foxy is a matte peachy beige color. Very, very beautiful. I love using this for an all over lid shade on days when you don't want to wear a lot of makeup. I also love wearing this one as a highlight as well, just to have a nice peach highlight if you don't want something that's too super light. This is also a really gorgeous highlight for darker or medium skin tones. This would be great. This is called Foxy. Next neutral, right in the middle, is called WOS. And WOS is the more pinky neutral out of the 2. And again, extremely pigmented. This is WOS. And WOS short for Walk of Shame, which is so funny. And Walk of Shame is a really gorgeous matte pinky beige color. Another perfect neutral for an all over lid look. It's just a really great like all purpose color. You know what? Even the two of these, Foxy and WOS, Walk of Shame, would be great to set any under eye concealer if you're looking for something a little bit more pink, a little bit more yellow. So these are definitely more multi-purpose and you can use them more than just an eyeshadow on the lid. So this one is WOS, Walk of Shame. This is called Naked 2, and here it is swatch for you. Naked 2 is a really gorgeous matte pale taupe shade. This is a amazing crease shade. That's what I'm wearing in my crease right now. I love using this first to define any eyeshadow look. It just gives like extra depth to any look. Now, wanting to compare Naked 2 to two of my favorite crease shades in each the Naked palette and the Naked 2 palette. First one being Naked, which is right here in the Naked palette, and comparing it to Naked 2 in the Basics palette. As you can see, Naked is a lot more cooler. This right here is Naked, and this right here is Naked 2. Wanted to compare it in the Naked 2 palette to Tease, which is another one of my favorite crease shades. This right here is Tease. And I'm gonna swatch all three so you can see. They aren't the same shadows, they are different. Now here they all swatch for you. Right here is Tease, in the middle we have Naked 2, and right here at the end we have Naked. This being from the original palette, this from the Basics, and this from the Naked 2 palette. As you can see, Naked is a lot more cooler tone than Naked 2. Tease is a lot more warmer than Naked 2. So these are my three favorite crease shades from all three of those palettes. Just great, great extra dimension to your look. I really do love Naked 2 from the Basics palette. The next color in the Basics is the medium brown, and it is called Faint. And Faint is a dusty brown. It's just a really great, beautiful, beautiful brown to add to your crease and really just smoke it out. And a lot of brunettes would be able to use this as a eyebrow shade. I'm also wearing Faint in my crease today. It just gives a really, really great smoked out look, and I just love a matte brown. It's always just flawless and super beautiful. So I really, really love this is Faint. The last color in the Naked Basics is called Crave. And Crave is a really beautiful matte blackish brown color, super pigmented. This was just 2 swipes and there it is. That is Crave. You can use Crave as an eyeliner. This would be incredible on the lower lash line as well. I'm using it on the lower as well. I just took a really small smudge brush and just smudged underneath my eyeliner. This is the great, great, great color to do that with. Now in the Naked 2 palette, Blackout, which is the darkest shade, is very similar to Crave, which is right here. Let me swatch this for you. Oh, my hands are so nasty right now. So here they are. This right here is Blackout and this right here is Crave. As you can see, they're both very similar. They're definite dupes of each other, and both the darkest option in both the Naked Basic and the Naked 2 palette. So really great smoky dark option. Now this is all depending on your skin tone, but Venus, Foxy, and Walk of Shame can all be used as highlight shades. For me, being a medium skin tone, I can use all three of these as a highlight shade. I just don't have to settle for Venus. Now, if you're more of a fair skin tone, Venus would definitely be, I think, the most perfect option for you to wear for your highlight. And now the one that I love, that Naked 2 right in the middle. Naked 2 is the perfect crease shade for any skin tone. Now, I just continue to love the formula on the Naked palettes. Like, the eyeshadow formula is just really, really nice and creamy and buttery. And I know within the first 2 palettes, a lot of people complained about the fallout. All you have to do is just wet your brush before dabbing into the shadow to apply. But with this Naked Basics, there's no need. These just apply beautifully and blend out beautifully. This is an incredible, great basic palette for any teen or any young adult just getting started with makeup and just beginning to explore with eyeshadows. And it's incredible for an older, more mature adult because matte eyeshadows look most beautiful on older women. You know, a lot of metallics and sparkle tends to settle in fine lines and creases and cracks, and with this it's the exact opposite. Matte shadows look gorgeous on any age. Now looking at it, I don't know if they needed both Foxy and WS. those two neutrals. I don't know if they needed both of these in this 6. I sort of wish there was one more option in between Naked 2 and Faint. That could give an eyeshadow lovers a little bit more excitement to the crease and to explore a little bit. So I don't think they needed both of these, but I don't mind them because some days you can use more of a yellow, some days you can use a little bit more of a pink to brighten you up, so it works. Now this entire palette is $27. It comes with those 6 full-size eyeshadows. So there's 12 colors in here for $50 and there's 6 colors in here for $27. So definitely a great deal. What's really great is that the regular size eyeshadows from Urban Decay go for $18. So this just 6 colors right here is a value of $108. So you cannot go wrong. You could just see the size compared to them. Being the Naked Basics and then the Naked 2, you could just see how huge this is. And I did love traveling with these, but now this came out and it'll be the perfect traveler. And then again, right next to the Naked as well. Just the perfect size, fits right in your hand. I also love the basic essential colors that you can wear for every single day, for any occasion. You can go more smoky and dramatic like I have today, or you could do something totally nude and neutral. I love wearing either Walk of Shame or Foxy all over the lid, and then just adding a little bit lightly of Naked 2 right in the crease. That's a great everyday look. Or you can get a little dramatic and smoky and add Crave and Faint for a more night appropriate, more smoky look. Now the Naked Basics, there's nothing new, there's nothing different from the Naked and the Naked 2, so you don't need all 3. But if you are a fan of matte eyeshadows, this is a must-have. Let me show you how I use the Naked Basics on my eyes today. First off, we're using just a large flat shader brush. This is from Sedona Lace, the 941. I used Foxy, which is that yellowy neutral shade, and I did it all over the lid. Just got a really nice canvas, a really nice starter look to the eye. And then I took this nice big fluffy brush. This is also from Sedona Lace. This is number 863. Just any fluffy crease brush will do. And I went right on to that favorite shade, Naked 2, dabbed it on in, and did just sort of a windshield wiper effect back and forth on my crease, just to add that extra dimension, that depth. Then I took the same brush, still a fluffy brush, and I went tiny little bit, swept right into Faint. As I said, they're so super pigmented, you don't need a lot of product. And focused Faint, which is this medium brown color, right on the crease. So I stayed right in the crease and really just focused right in here, really blended and fluffed and circled around just to really get that color right into the crease of the eye. And then to really smoke it out, I wanted to add Crave, which is that blackish brown color. Then I took this really smaller, more precise, fluffy brush. This is a great crease brush if you want to go exactly on in. It's from Sedona Lace. It's the EB15. And I went right on in, took the point, and went right on into Crave and focused right into the crease. I just really dug in. And then I wanted to smudge down and below. So I took Sedona Lace's EB21, just a really perfect smudge brush. You could use this brush for anything. But as you can see, the end is really fine and really thin. So I took this, went back into Faint, and I did Faint all along the line just to really just smoke it out, give a little dimension to then add Crave. And Crave is that dark black brown. I took that in and really just focused it on the outside and just smudged and smudged and smudged. When you see like Kim Kardashian, how she always has a dark line underneath, it's not just eyeliner. She's using those eyeshadows and they're blending them out for her because she's always on camera, she's always on film. It really just makes the eyes pop. But here I add Naked, just in right here, just in the crease, back and forth. You want to do a nice windshield wiper effect, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I want to just go right back in really quick to Faint and Crave, and you can even blend them together. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to bring it right in here, and just smudge, 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 smudge. And then I might even go back to that fluffy brush and really just smoke it and blend it out. And if you're wondering what is right here, this purple color, I just added a little flare and I used Star Violet, which is one of my favorite shades from MAC. It's a Velux Pearl shade, a really gorgeous smoked out purple shade. I took that fluffy brush, did a little of that Star Violet, and took the purple right into here. And there you have it. This is the Naked Urban Decay Basics palette. This is a great palette for beginners, a great palette for adults, just perfect for anybody, perfect for any skin tone, just a wide range of neutral colors, and you can use this every single day, so it's definitely a great investment. So that's about it. Let me let me know what you think of the Naked Basics palette. If you have it and you love it, let me know what your favorite colors are in it. If you aren't a fan of it, let me know as well. Like I said, you do not need all three. All three are not essential, but one of them is definitely an essential. It's like great travel, great for every day, and I just love them. And as usual, down below I have the links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Pinterest, my Instagram. And it's so funny, I know in like a couple of my last videos I've been going like to click up, and since YouTube changed like all their settings, it's down below now. So now go down below and click subscribe as well. I always tell you I'm on my Instagram kick, which I always am. Like, I'm obsessed with Instagram. But I've been on a Pinterest kick lately. So like, go find me on Pinterest and let me know if you did, because I've just been loving my Pinterest lately. So that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!